Arranged marriage themed dramas can surely bring heart-fluttering scenes, some parts of heart-wrenching moments, and a whole lot of unresolved tension and pinning. The reasons to marry each other ranges from verbal promise of arranged marriage between the elders, clearing debts, or marriage of convenience. Well, here are some of the arranged marriages in Thai dramas that you need to watch if you believe in true love and the gradual development of love. Number 1. Padiwaradda. To show gratitude to her adoptive father, Rindrapi accepts to disguise herself as his real daughter and marry Saran to keep the promise their fathers had made in the past. Saran is a cold-hearted guy who suffers from his previous love. Although he knows that Rin's adoptive family has deceived him, he does not wish to return his bride since he gets to know her beauty and kindness. Love slowly grows, but soon the love is tested when Duang Sawat, his ex-lover, returns to him, while Rin also feels guilty with the secret she is hiding from him. Padiwaradda aired first in 2016 and became one of the top-watched Lakorn that year. It's set in the 50s era and has a charming and relaxing vibe overall. Bella and James' chemistry are totally explosive in this one. The concept of a couple gradually growing to love each other through an arranged marriage is appealing in this show. Number 2. Sapai Jao. Khun was supposed to get into an arranged marriage with Sirijitra, the older daughter of Rachadamari family. He hesitated because he's already been in love with Khun Koi, but his family refused to let him marry a divorced woman. Sirijitra is an obedient daughter, so she agrees easily and preparing to be a royal in-law by learning manner stuffs at Prae's palace. Chairong completely ignores Sirijitra, so she feels really sad and instead she feels more comfortable with the funny Chai leg. One day, Srichitra's younger sister Salim found Chairong and his lover Yingkor exchange kisses. Salim then tries to find a way to help her sister from the unwanted marriage. There'll be twisted stories that make Salim and Chairong become close to each other and finally fall in love. This is a bingeable romance show. The story is light, filled with suspenseful moments and lots of funny scenes. Lots of cute moments between the male leads. Overall, this drama is worth watching. Number 3. Wanida. Wanida is the daughter of Dao, a loan shark. She is beautiful, lovely, brave and strong-willed. Major Prajak Mahasak, who came from the noble family Mahasak, is a kind-hearted man, a very good son and a family man. The two meet in an accident and quickly develop dislike feelings for each other due to their very contrast personalities. However, Major Prajup Mahasak was offered to get married with Wanida, Dao's daughter, to cancel the debt that he borrowed from Dao. Without knowing anything, Wanida agreed to the wedding and then their chaotic marriage finally begins. This series is from 2010, but it is one of the most romantic dramas in my opinion. Storyline has been used over and over, but it was quite entertaining from the beginning to the end. Lastly, this drama is a bit slow-paced and the ending is quite predictable, but overall I loved the show. Number 4. Phutthiphat. Phutthiphat is a young doctor with his love without any distinction. His mother was the daughter of a rich Chinese merchant. The handsome doctor must forget all the rules that he had followed his entire life when he met a commoner woman who holds the title of Miss Siam. He uses his own heart and decides to rescue her from becoming a powerful general's concubine. Thus, it was led to a fake marriage where the two will hide their hearts simply because neither understand the feelings. But in the end, this young noble will discover that this commoner girl is more precious than any diamonds and gems in the world. Khunchai Phutthiphat is the third part of the Super Guru Juthatep series starring James and Bella. If you like Padiwaradda, then you will surely enjoy this couple's chemistry in the series. A true Cinderella-style romance with a sprinkling of drama. If you like damsel in distress kind of stories, you could watch this. Number 5. Majurat See Nam Pueng. This is the story of two close families that promised and agreed on their children's marriage before they were born. Will this loveless marriage, which was born of a promise and hate, turn to love at last? This is an older man with a younger heroine storyline. This drama illustrates the virtues of goodness and kindness over bitterness and vengeance. Also, acting of Ken was so real and convincing. The feeling he brought as a defeated husband was so amazing. The scenery in this show really beautiful too. Number 6. Fun Tawan Duerd. This series is about Rue, who is in an arranged engagement to a very young lady named Mayumi. Although he really likes her, he is afraid that because of her age, she is still too young for him and in the future, she will be a weakness. He ignores her for many years, but when she becomes a young lady and begins to attract other men's interest, he begins to worry that she might slip out of his hands for good. Mayumi is unaware of Rue's true feelings for her as he has not shown interest for many years. Conflicts arise when jealous rivals and family secrets are revealed. Will Mayumi eventually accept Rue's love or not? Number 7. Mechanic Bride. Meena is a stubborn girl and a talented auto mechanic. Phutthiphat is the heir of a company engaged in the production of auto parts. His father arranges a marriage between Phutthiphat and Meena in hopes she will be able to heal his heart and that was hurt in the past and return his interest in life. Everything seems to be going well, but suddenly his ex returns and Phutthiphat's younger brother begins to show interest in Meena. Number 8. Mae Krua Kon Mai. Longdao is supposed to marry Param, but she refuses since she has never met him and doesn't know what he's like. So she disguises herself as Faidam, Param's family's new cook. Param soon becomes suspicious of her and it's just a matter of time before he discovers she is his fiancée. Slowly, the two fall in love. Number 9. Princess Oz. Crown Prince In and Cunning get married due to a promise between both of their families. Before getting married to Cunning, Prince In had a close friend who is close enough to be called his girlfriend named Minnie. He has asked Minnie for her a hand in marriage, but Minnie rejected him. Minnie now regrets doing so and wants Prince In back. Also, the former crown princess wants a throne back for her son, Prince In's cousin. But as Prince In and Cunning spend time together every day, they begin to understand each other more and develop feelings for each other. How will Prince In and Cunning's love story unfold? Number 10. Mia Jum Pen. Tawan lives with Yuan Jai, her aunt-in-law, and her daughter Yadfa as servants. Yod, her uncle, once made a promise to his friend Trong to arrange a marriage between their children. Yadfa refuses it, thinking that Tomon, Trong's son, is a rustic and a poor guy who is also in a relationship with Bunlaing. They don't make any money, just spend Yuan Jai's money. One day, Tomon gives his hand to pay a debt for Yuan Jai, so she allows Tawan to marry him as Yadfa. At Tomon's house, she is always bullied by Savai, his mother, Ginkyu, the nanny of his sister, and Sopit, his friend who has a crush on him. Number 11. Khing Kor Rar Khar Kor Ran. Neith, a news reporter, agreed to marry Pavi, a Hiso businessman, for the fact that he looked down her, and seeing this as a chance to get her revenge on him, she agreed. But Pavi already has a girlfriend, Pen, who loves him very much. Pavi's mother hates Pen at first sight and forces Pavi to marry Neith. Will Pavi and Neith fall in love after being tied down together? How will their relationship be after all the twists and turns? Number 12. Piang Chai Khon Ni Mai Chai Pu Weist. Satawat is a doctor whose mother has a gambling addiction and Anusania's family owns a wealthy company. Satawat's mother owes a lot of money to Anusania's company, and in order to erase the debt, Satawat's mother and Anusania's aunt cook up a plan to marry Satawat and Anusania to each other to get rid of the debt. Anusania's half-uncle Chayakorn breaks up with his girlfriend Somika and reveals his love for Anusania. Anusania, not wanting Chayakorn to have any hope, agrees to marry Satawat. A desperate Somika falls for Satawat but finds out that he belongs to Anusania, her greatest rival. In vengeance, Somika tries everything to split the couple. Number 13. Rak Nakara. Jao Noi Sukawang, a nobleman, falls in love with Mang Muang at first sight. Mang Muang has a half-sister called Mingla. Mingla's mother doesn't want Mang Muang to be more well-known than her daughter, so she orders Mang Muang around and forces her to do everything for Mingla. When Mingla sees the nobleman, she falls in love with him, which causes Mang Muang to step back for her sister. How will the love between the nobleman and Mang Muang survive all the hardships and obstacles ahead? Number 14. Talay Prae. Tad is a beautiful and humble girl. After finishing her studies, she receives a marriage proposal from her mother's family rich friend. But soon it becomes clear that the behavior of her future husband is of great concern. The creeping doubt was quickly dispelled and the wedding took place. Only after the wedding she realizes that nothing changed for her husband and she is doomed to loneliness, neglect and scandals. Will Tad find the strength to break this burdensome relationship or will she accept his fate? Number 15. Luead Mungkorn Singh. Songklot is the only son of Jao Sua Tong, the billionaire magnate of Siang Kong. He has everything he could ask for but love. However, conflict erupts when Tong expels Songklot and Waradi, his mother, from his life, only to marry again to Mei Li. Then Songklot meets Aju, a personal assistant who may help him find what he's been missing. Number 16. Mia Taeng. Kong Kai is a playboy. His mother wants him to settle down, so she forces him to marry Arun Prapai. Despite the lack of love, Arun Prapai agrees to marry Kong Kai to escape the rumor of adultery with Puchong, her ex-boyfriend who impregnated another woman. Unfortunately, the married life of Kong Kai and Arun Prapai is not smooth. Kong Kai's ex-girlfriend Prung Chat wants him back. Number 17. Roy Marn. Bee's cousin should have married Mark, but the day before the wedding, her cousin was kidnapped by a guy who had loved her for years. He kidnapped her, assaulted her, got her pregnant, and thus everything changed. The young and bratty Bee had to take the place of her cousin because it was a marriage to erase a debt. Her uncle owed money to Mark and his father. Since he can't use his daughter, he'll use his niece instead. Number 18. Neung Nai Suang. Whom, a beautiful girl with no parents, meets Neung at a party. Neung is the handsome son of a former renowned diplomat that just came back from studying overseas. Every girl wants to get to know him, but after the first glance, Neung falls in love with Poom straight away. He has forgotten that he knew her before. On the other hand, Poom deeply remembers that Neung used to bully her when they were young, so she really doesn't like him. But when they have to dance together at a party, Poom runs away. This makes Neung angry and embarrassed, so he keeps picking fights with her non-stop. Number 19. Singh. Proud girl Rasika isn't happy to learn that her mother is going to marry Jao Sua, a Chinese Thai businessman she believes is responsible for the death of her father, who saved their home from seizure due to deaths. The girl's uncle Prasid, however, wants the money straight from Rasika and is willing to kill her to acquire the palace. So, Jao Sua is forced to marry her to his son Rab. Number 20. Reuan Rom Ngiw. A tragic love story unfolds when Malai agrees to marry the owner of Rom Ngiw house, Luang Visan, unaware that he is gay. Which of these Lakorns are your favorite? Please let us know in the comments down below. Also, please be sure to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.